Warning, Caffeinated Conquest features adult nerds using adult language. Seriously, don't say we didn't warn you.
Blow something up at him. Make a spread.
Like anarch movie.
Make a pact.
The dynamite.
How many packs have you got?
No.
Summon a demon right here.
Like Bubbles is here, guys. Bubbles and demons.
Bubbles.
I'm gonna I assume there's like multiple floors. I'm gonna find the female's room and look for jewelry in that room. If possible.
You're gonna find the female's room and look for
The female's room.
Yeah, or like one.
Search.
Right, there's servants' quarters who probably wouldn't have a whole lot of jewelry. They might have. It's actually not impossible. I will remind you that the lady of the house did not die. However, everyone else did.
The man of the house, though.
Might have had a nice.
Watch. Yeah.
Did you find an auction?
Lady of the house is a ghoul.
Yeah, she's alive, but everybody else is dead, so he has to go through every other room but hers, basically.
That is a good point. Do you know about Virginia?
Thanks.
Okay.
No.
Because if you did, she'd be a good person to ask about, hey, what was important to somebody? But yeah, as it stands, you're on your own.
And he would reason to believe that she died.
Can't you just sense fetters? Does he have to specifically look for something?
I believe that there is a specific level of the sepulcher path that does allow you to sense fetters. However, he don't got it.
You got one dot.
So,
oh man, I hope you get like a bunch of
Can he
jewelry
just like
thinking
touch
it's
everything until it gives him,
Yeah.
like, fucking vision?
Like, look at cousin, I'm the same as you.
no.
I wear the women's jewels.
It doesn't quite work that way. I just did that because I thought it would be interesting. And because I wanted to give Adam something super cool to play with. And he tried trading it in for a regular fucking gun.
Fuck Adam. We'll do better.
What are you, Coley Logical?
No, McKelly, okay, no, it's kidding.
Follow my fucking lead. I will drive you straight off a cliff.
into a burning building.
That's like a threat more than a warning.
I will drive you off a cliff.
Into a burning building.
Into a burning building.
Bob's character is like that guy that tells all of his friends, let's go get drunk, let's get fucked up. And then he's like, don't worry, I'll drive home. And then he rolls the car over and everybody dies but him.
Yes.
That is Bob's character.
That's terrible.
I know, Bob.
Why do you play like this?
Hey, Chad's gonna use perception and investigation.
Drinking and driving when
To look for
Do what, friend?
just look for like anything that that would be of value to, I guess, to like anything of value pretty much as well, because I need money as well. So.
Larceny.
You can loot the fucking place, sure.
Oh, you the worst. If it's not a fetter, I'll just sell it. Fucking bottom feeder.
You're just going full-blown Commedia dell'arte style, Bandito.
We'll find him later tonight on the street corner. Just like you want to watch.
Only half of them are cursed. I think.
Still new at this.
Yeah, you make your way upstairs, the creaking steps. You feel cold caresses against your cheek. You kick down the door to the bedroom and just start grabbing shit. Fuck it, line your body.
How many nice horses does he get?
Let's see, she was a gold digger. This dude was loaded. So if you were to basically clean out the bedroom, that's worth at least a dot of resources.
I'm gonna be pissed when I get home. I'm like, okay, let's allocate your resources. And like, all my jewelry's gone. And then I see Adam's character all blinged out one day.
She's like, oh yeah, I had a necklace like that and a ring like that.
I just bought it from some Nazi people, some friendly Nazi people.
I got some necklace.
So yeah, what about the resources?
Yeah, you can have a dot of resources.
Yeah.
Because I assume you're going to grab all this and fence it.
You're a terrible person.
Some funny people.
Well, if it's the bedroom, his stuff is also there, isn't it?
Huh?
The bedroom?
Yeah, he's in the bedroom and...
No, I meant the husband. Wouldn't his stuff also be in there if it's
Yeah,
the bedroom?
precisely.
Like while picking at do I feel like the same weird aura that I did from the gun?
No, but I need you to roll dexterity athletics, please. To get the fuck out of the way.
It was a bomb.
I believe in you, Adam. Don't die again.
Last time you said that, I got. I think it was just one, right? Yeah, because it's counts up to 7. That's one, right? Yeah, it's 1 success.
1 success. What page were you on, friend? What page? So, you hear a scraping of metal and a silent shudder. As you turn, a Civil War cavalry saber on the armoire is slowly sliding out of its sheath and all of a sudden shoots across the room at you. And,
Then, no, I'm kidding.
Still trying to figure out why the fuck you go everywhere alone.
Oh, that's all in my nature, though, Bob.
Loner?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then he gets a dot of willpower every time he does some shit by himself.
Well, I'll be damned.
If he doesn't die.
Is that willpower worth it?
holy shit, roll to soak 6 lethal.
God damn, you're gonna die.
Well, you got 4 stamina.
You're just gunning it for Adam's characters.
I'm not! I swear to God! The dice are like, oh, it's the weeb? Time to roll high, guys.
Maybe we commit Sudoku on himself. Come on.
Look what I did! 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9!
I got 1 success.
So you take 5 lethal.
And I'm...
You are incapacitated, aren't you?
No.
Our cavalry sabers
I'm trying to
usually
figure out
in
if this-
pairs.
I'm
You
trying
just
to...
keep stabbing it.
Okay,
He's a mauled.
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure you would stab for the heart. Actually, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm wrong because I'm actually going to roll 1 less damage and give you a chance because you did get 1 success on the dodge.
I really hope that this extra chance actually just what kills him.
I can't do better.
Can you play?
Unless I get fucking 5, 10. I got 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9. The dice want you dead. Okay. So this one's actually more humane as it just sort of like sticks in your chest. I was really debating about having the sword stake you.
That would have been fun.
I don't know what would have happened. You would have just died the next day.
Yeah, when the sun comes up, yeah.
That would have been fun.
You see like a leather jacket with like a bunch of stuff in the pockets.
What idiot!
That would have been fun.
And the Italian grease stain right there, and then they like Murphy Hero died at the scene of the crime, guys.
Yes, I can plant more shit on him and pretend he died.
Here are the dice apologies. They rolled an 8 and 2, 1. They really want. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
You fucking saw it. I've never rolled that good ever.
So
yeah, the cavalry saber just kind of sinks into your chest, and misses your heart, so it doesn't actually do any appreciable damage, but it stings like a bastard.
Apparently.
Like, that's gonna leave him
You
like,
found your fetter. No.
like, cool sword, bro.
Take it.
Yeah, like,
Not exactly glorious Nippon steel, but
I was gonna say something like that, but like, nope, Tom's gonna hit me if I do that.
we don't actually abuse our intern.
We feed him.
When he brings the pizza, we feed it.
We let him eat the food that he brings us.
Let us not be known we are not unmerciful gods.
He gets food and water, and we live it up for water.
Then you know, was you asked to cheat on me again? I guess. Like, alcohol.
Don't worry, if you die, you can play Betty.
But Fabrizio, that's your job, Bob.
You can play Fabrizio.
I'll find like we're saying that like Fabrizio.
So, what do you do? As you're sitting with the fucking sword in your chest that almost fucking staked you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out.
Keep it.
Yep. It's gonna like put it back in the like do I get the like I guess I could do one my discipline of the I can say
Sepulchre Path will allow you to see an individual wraith if you want. You can roll a perception awareness, which I believe is a difficulty 5, which will basically allow you to see the wraiths for the remainder of the scene.
Yeah, and it's the second one that I can talk to it, right? So no, I can't talk to it yet.
I mean, you can still communicate. You don't need as particular discipline to talk to ghosts. I don't think.
Like what the hell, man? Let's talk to the ghost like that.
Are you going to activate your Sepulchre Path?
Yeah.
Right.
Dick!
That's going to be a perception awareness, friend.
If it was the 21st century, you could have done the whole meme thing. I'm like, that's a spicy meatball.
Perception awareness.
This episode brought to you by Moonshine.
How could you not pronounce it? I wrote it down phonetically.
I can't read it.
Sepulchre.
Because it's not in katakana. It's in there.
You can only read katakana in Roman.
The second one is Summon Soul. The third one is Compel Soul. Haunting, and then Torment. So yeah, you can talk to them just fine.
Cool. And I got a lot of successes there.
How'd you do?
4 successes.
Diff 5.
Yep. Everything above 6, except for that 2.
A botch means the vampire can see only the dead. So just a bunch of ghosts and just nothing else.
Like uploading.
So as you sort of like activate the thing that Mauricio taught you, and you start glancing about, and in the doorway you can see what appears to be the ragged forms of several maids huddled there, their bodies ripped and torn by bullet holes, missing eyes, entire chunks of their faces just completely gone. One of them apparently took a bullet through the side of the mouth, and her jaw just hangs askew. One of them is nothing but just mouth and shattered skull from the top, and they just sort of huddle, looking in the doorway. As you sort of like focus in the direction of the cavalry saber and the armoire and the scabbard, you see what may have at once been a very regal-looking old man, now thin and buzzard-like, and ghostly veins race up and down his forms. His neck is overly extended and seems to be pulsating as if gasping for air. And he turns these hollow black eyes to you and wheezes, "Get out!" And back to you guys. Let us... You know what, let's just make it easy on myself and have everyone roll initiatives. So we'll do this fair.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Well, no, I mean, I need Bob, I need Team Delightfully Foreign, and I need him. How'd you do?
Got it's gonna be 8.
8.
10.
10?
11.
11.
7.
8.
Okay, well, Team Delightfully Foreign, and then Pepe Warhol, and then Ghostbusters. So you leave McNeil's. You've got Byrick Ash and Jabril in tow. Byrick Ash, are you sitting in the back and just taking up as much leg room as you can?
I don't think that's a choice.
So you just like sprawled out over the seat. You got your feet out the window.
No.
It's a Rolls Royce. It's got some decent space.
Is there anything you would like to do before you go to the particular address that McNeil gave to you?
We're all pretty fully armed, right?
I got my best friends.
I've got maybe a sword.
I also have my sword and my magnum.
I have not a gun.
Actually, I don't think we're looking at Smith and Wesson.
I don't know if I know how to use a gun. Oh, shit. I know how to use a gun.
I need the book. I don't remember how much.
Pass it down there, boss.
Oh, you don't have any firearms?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind, I don't need it. I wrote it down because I are the smart.
What was it?
What my damage, my goons are.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's anything in particular I need to stop and do.
Yeah, let's really get a kukri.
Okay.
No, I don't think we're stopping for anything. There's nothing
Are you taking it?
particularly important that we need to stop for.
I want a Slurpee.
All right, so you head down to the Santa Monica Boardwalk, and McNeil specifically leaves you a note that it's basically on the beach underneath the boardwalk a little ways. So you get out the boardwalk and you disembark, and there's some people going up and down, amusing themselves with the runway games, but it's still like the 40s, so it's not like there's a thriving night scene. Or there may have been. I don't know. I wasn't around the 40s. What the fuck do you want from me?
Oh, that's it.
The whole boardwalk has just this feel of lost grandeur and what might have been, of almost like a smiling clown whose eyes convey that it weeps inside, a facade of happiness and unity and love in a world that will tear apart every single one of these patrons should they even stop dodging its vicious blows for even a moment. The large Ferris wheel has rust. The shops are slowly succumbing to rot and decay. The paint peels. The windows are dirty. And you slowly begin making your way, clack, 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 down the wooden planks. At this point, I would like everyone to roll a perception alertness.
Two successes.
Right?
Alertness?
Yep.
That is 3 successes.
Yep.
Diff?
Regular 6.
2 successes.
All right. So it's almost imperceptible. You got the sounds of the boardwalk and all the shit and the people running around, but ever so slightly, if you strain on the wind, you can catch what sounds like a scuffle from further on in the darkness under the pier.
Do we all hear it?
Yes, all three of you.
Is it around where I was informed to go looking?
Yes.
Well, I assume our kindred are trying to capture themselves a meal, possibly. I'm gonna go ahead and go look.
Okay.
I shall follow.
I don't want to be alone.
Protect me by Eric Senpai.
That's not what I'm here for.
It's more of protection by happenstance.
It's that you know that the eye of the storm is where it's the most safe from the storm.
Right behind his barrels is the safest spot.
So you start moving. As you move in the direction, over the bright, happy, sunny sounds of the boardwalk, you can hear what you're damn sure is a string of racial epithets and violence.
Oh, so Xavier's there.
And you can smell vampire vitae on the winds.
Stop right there for a skull.
We're not feeding in public now, are we?
Do you actually like make yourself known?
Yes.
As you turn,
Obfuscate.
you're gonna obfuscate. Totes. What's your level of obfuscate?
2.
2. I don't think you're actually mobile with your obfuscate.
He can stick to the shadows, no?
As long as he's not seen, he can go completely invisible as long as he's in one place. I think obfuscate level 3 is the face. Is it 4 that you need to actually move around with obfuscate?
No, I didn't need that high to get into through the
No,
shadows.
4 is Cloak the Gathering, I think, or is 5 Cloak the Gathering?
5 is Cloak the Gathering.
With the experience of vampire can move around without being seen.
Okay, absolutely. So you just sort of like, you know, the fairgrounds are over here. Byrick and Mark have their attention towards the kerfuffle, and you just take a couple steps back and you're gone.
I'm still around, just.
You see what looks like a group of maybe 6 individuals in the darkness underneath the pier, and from where you can smell the vampire vitae, there are several just crushed and beaten forms laying there amongst the wood and the stinking seaweed as the tide rolls over them and rolls back out. And one of them turns and goes, "The fuck's it to you?" and starts walking towards you. You guys can't quite place it, but you've heard this voice before.
Smiling Jack. No,
It's definitely not Smiling.
you would have shot us already. For fun.
Doesn't sound like the voice in my head. Or the other one. Or the other one.
The one that keeps telling you to please stop.
That one only happens on certain occasions.
It's like, I want some pizza. Put some pineapples on it. Just one moment.
Just strategically shooting the part of your brain that holds consciousness. Not consciousness, holds.
The love of pineapple.
Just the part of you that holds like empathy for other human beings.
There's a part of the brain for that?
There's a pile of bodies and I smell the vitae coming from there.
They do appear to be alive as far as vampires can do. Or as far as vampires are, but yes. These people have been severely beaten.
And there's one person coming towards us.
The group is starting to move forward slowly, following the lead of the person in front.
Can I use like a perception or something to try to place the voice?
Let's go with perception.
Animal can.
How about perception streetwise?
Diff 6?
You wouldn't
okay.
recognize it. Yeah,
2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay.
1 success. This is definitely Toreador Sam.
That son of a bitch!
I don't remember him.
Was he the one that was insulting us earlier?
He was the one that dissed you at the Heaven's Gate at the prince's ceremony.
I was there too, wasn't I?
I don't think you actually interacted with him, but yes, you were there at the function.
I was there talking with.
Oh, then you recognize the voice too.
That's where I remember him now.
Oh, it's you, the poser.
You got something you want to say? Or can we go back to keeping these shitskins out of our town?
Shitskins.
As you sort of like peer into the group of people they've beaten the shit out of do appear to be of either Hispanic or African American descent.
Are you implying some sort of racial dig at myself included in that? I have Caribbean and Hispanic ancestry, after all.
Is that so? Why don't you come and take your turn then? You and the fucking tall freak behind you.
You don't want him to do that.
Like, sorry.
I'm gonna apologies and sorry. Would you like my apology or my thanks? I'm gonna need the book in a second. So I'm gonna go around.
Yeah, you can totally like flank through the shadows.
I'm probably gonna stab him.
Okay.
We gotta go for the kill if we're going this route then.
At this point, Sam looks to you and says, "Keep your pet half nigger on a better chain."
I press X to assassinate.
Let's see. You're from behind. That's +2 dice. What are you assassinating with?
With my kukri.
The kukri. Kukris are especially meant for slaying vampires, if you've ever read that. That's how they decapitate them. Kukri.
I thought they ran out of this last time.
Press X to assassinate. Do it.
Kill those racist bastards.
If there's one thing we don't tolerate.
It's racism towards ourselves.
Oh, good lord.
Well, it's a good
It's
thing
so
you got
hard.
that specialty.
Burn something.
Wait, can I spend willpower to reroll that?
No.
Darn.
Uh,
If you would have given me 1 extra second, I could have helped you. You can. I'm gonna stab him. He's gonna be like, ah, and then you shoot him in the head. I'm assuming.
How'd you do it?
Then you light the guard.
What's the formula for damage?
The formula for damage is extra successes plus strength plus your weapon damage.
All right.
So it's your kukri's going to be strength +1 unless you have something that contradicts me.
No. It has to be strength.
Strength +1, then your extra successes. So your successes to hit -1.
Are you staking him from the back?
I forgot my celerity,
Oh yeah.
and that's 4 more successes.
I don't think they're auto success.
No. I rolled 2 10s and I have that specialty.
Okay. Fuck yeah. So 4 damage.
Well, 4 additional.
Additional to what?
Well, that was still to my attack.
Oh, that was an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking do this.
Wait, what are you doing? I forgot to roll my celerity dice, which gave me 2 10s. So 1, 2, 3. That's 8 potential, and then plus my 12 dice of damage.
Good fucking Christ, dude.
Now 1, 2, 3, 4.
He doesn't even know he died.
You're already dead.
Is that what you whispered? But in Arabic?
No, he goes, like Masquerade last day. It's Italian.
Oh, I am Russian.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
You just rend him?
Yeah.
So I physically cannot soak that much. So yeah, you just kind of like sneak up and bam, plant the kukri explodes out of his chest, spattering the sand with blood spatters. You just kind of, and the rest of them startle for a minute, and then they focus on you, and the other 5 say, "It's a Mexican, get him!" Now we go to Murphy Fierro.
All right, Betty. Betty, please stay in character.
Betty, stay.
I gained these abilities
What's my
in
character?
my undercover days on the force before I became a detective. Let us go. We will hail a cab and begin our way to a not urban, kind of like city part of town where there's shopping centers, most likely a pet store, and bars within the area.
You You do love to throw me some curveballs. Okay. Storyteller powers activate.
Does your addiction change when you change personalities? Like now you need Coke and absinthe?
If he had a legitimate... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Good personality.
If he had a legitimate split personality, then yes, he could have 2 separate vices if he wanted. He could be 2 separate clans if he wanted to. There's actually Malkavians that pull it off.
It's the one Malkavian that's just all the primogen.
Little did you know.
So you hail a cab, and as you drive away from McNeil's estate, you can see that Betty looks pretty awkward in this scenario. Like, she's looking this guy up and down. She's sitting in the back. Where are you sitting? Do you sort of get in the side, or are you in the back too?
No, I get in the back with her.
Okay.
I'll put my arm around her and be like, don't worry, Betty Boop. I got you.
She's sort of like looking this guy up and down, like she doesn't know if she should regard him as a person or a piece of livestock or both. And it culminates in this just quizzical expression that crosses her face. So, where are you folks headed?
Downtown. Taking the lady out for a good night. Sorry. Downtown.
Oh, I mean, ho, ho, ho.
I'm not Murphy Fierro.
I am taking my lady to the...
Oh, you asked this.
We are going to paint the town red. If you...
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have a real wild night, huh?
You know what I mean, of course.
Gonna play some Monopoly, maybe watch some baseball on the TV.
Get some drinks.
I assume that's what a wild night was in the 40s. I don't fucking know.
Visit the speakeasy. Smoke some cigarettes. You know what the young kids do these days.
Perhaps get bigger.
You're looking for a bar? I know a really great bar downtown. Last round. You ever been there? I don't know why I adopted your accent. Kind of.
We want to take a little walk downtown around the shopping centers first.
Shopping center's probably closed now, buddy.
Just window looking. Romantic night. The moon, it's just so beautiful now.
I mean, there's a beach. It's a little dangerous to be walking around downtown this time of night with a lady, don't you think?
These cities remind me of home. Do not worry. I am well prepared to defend myself as I flash my heavy revolver.
That's a terrible idea. Or actually, you know what?
Carry in California.
Okay, fine. Alright. So, where to exactly?
Downtown. Please.
We are actively downtown.
Well, do you know of any pet shops? My lady loves to look at them as they frolic in the windows.
Sure thing, buddy. He sort of like pulls you up to a place called Boomer's Pet. I try to think of another word to go there, but like, fuck it, Boomer's Pets.
Thank you. That is all for tonight, as I tip him.
He's sort of like, thanks, Mac. You and your lady have a nice night. And
Good night.
You say it after he's gone.
you just to the dust.
This car blows up.
So you can see the pet shop area. Everything is completely dark. There are blinds. I think blinds exist in the 40s. Let's go with that. Blinds that are closed.
Blinds that are closed. Are any of the window pets like they usually have? Like
There are blinds
there are blinds
that are closed.
See some of that sweet larceny skill to break in.
Hey, text
With
me,
your
man.
lockpicks.
With my lockpicks. Nobody has larceny here.
Hey, oh, it's locked. You get a car.
I need a car, can of gasoline,
You need a body.
and a body.
Betty, you're gonna have to take one for the team.
Look. Now, I don't imagine there's crazy alarm systems this time of day. There's blinds, there's shutters, but is this door locked? Like,
Yeah, it's locked, but the alarm systems probably aren't great.
alright, so I could just like punch it really fucking hard.
Theoretically, sure.
Sure.
So yeah, you just basically through the door and lock it. And Betty says, "Fierro, what the fuck? We were a cop last week. What happened?"
Baby doll, cops would fucking scream if they knew what we are. Just follow me. I got something to show you.
Jesus Christ, Fierro, I don't know about this.
You're still away from
I'm starting to think you might be a bad influence.
Probably, but yeah, it's
I
not
mean-
the first time anyone's ever fucking told me that.
Pepe, excuse me, Jesus Christ. I'm walking around with a guy that told me to call him Pepe.
Is there seduction in this fucking
Yes.
game?
Yes, there are 3 steps to it. Do you want to seduce Betty Riverdale?
I
Right here in front of the pet store.
I would actually, like, you know, during this time of, like, let me show you a little bit of powers and stuff, kind of, like, try and do it very, like, I got you.
It's blank subterfuge.
God
It
damn
is
it!
I think it's actually manipulation. Hang on.
It depends on what they're going for.
True
More often than
seduction.
not, it is manipulation subterfuge.
It's not.
Variable. First roll is appearance plus subterfuge.
There you go.
Difficulty equal to subject's wits plus 3. These are the approach or opening remarks, so I guess, yeah, that would be your, that. Second roll is witty repartee.
Hey girl, I eat ass.
Third roll, suggestive intimate conversation.
Refer to step 2.
Read the same thing over.
So yeah, I guess do what you're gonna do, and when you feel is an appropriate time to try and seduce her with like, oh my chemistry.
Okay, so I will enter the location. We'll close the door and make sure it looks like we hadn't broken in.
You punch through the fucking door.
I thought I like punched the door open, not like punch the door down. But whatever, I'll set the door back up.
No, you punch.
You tell me what happened.
There's like a glass
Yeah,
door front. You punch through that and unlock the thing.
kitchen. All right, well fuck it. Hope we don't get caught.
The Murphy Fierro way of doing it. Fuck it. Hope we don't get caught.
Fuck it. All right, I tell her.
Isn't that how this all started?
Come over here, baby doll. Now.
Which one of these dogs you like? Yeah, you sort of walk in, and there's a chorus of shrill barks as there's a pen of like puppy dogs that immediately start responding to the clatter.
Bork, 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 bork. Aha.
And animals don't like vampires. So as you walk in, it is basically just fucking Ace Ventura ape shit up in this bitch. Cats are hissing, parrots are squawking, lizards are fucking staring at you because they don't do much else. Same with the fish.
All right.
There's like a hard flapping from the bird cages.
And
And
cats, kittens, kitties.
Fish can play Street Fighter.
I look for the
Yeah, they can also pilot a fucking mech.
I look for the quiet animal section of cats, maybe.
Yeah, they're hissing at you pretty hard.
I stare right in the.
Are you gonna
fucking
get your
eye.
ass kicked by a cat?
Oh
I
man.
have animalism.
Like link to that this week.
Okay.
It's like, hey, cut your shit.
Okay.
Quit your fucking shit.
But you're meowing shit.
Do these drugs.
I don't have any.
Come on, cat, stop being a nerd. Do these drugs.
Look, baby doll. I've fixed my problems using rats and the gerbil ones before, but
It's fucking disgusting, Fierro.
would you like to eat something? It looks like you've been worried about that for the past few hours.
I ate that guy last night. How quick we forget.
Well, there's rats or cats or dogs. You take your pick, and I'll show you a trick.
Whatever, Fierro. Just pick me one out. You're the expert here.
All right. I look a cat in the eyes. I tell him I'm the captain now. And then I will.
Hey, what's your level of animalism?
What? I
Okay,
can-
yeah, that is
simple
talking
commands.
commands. So,
I will tell it to come to me.
so the cat goes from to and starts edging towards the wire mesh of the cage.
I will slowly open the cage and give it some pets. Just be like, you're a good kitty, aren't you?
Do the rest of the cats attack?
I want that very badly, but he hasn't antagonized them yet, and I will be fair before unleashing those fucking wonton death machines.
I'll pick them up and I'll hand them to Betty and be like, hold this, and I'll look at it and be like, fucking nice. And then
she'll sort of pet it. It's kind of nice.
As
I'm a.
I reach in
I'm,
my
I
pocket.
feel like its name is Gretchen. What you think about that, Fierro?
Don't get too attached. As I reach in my pocket and I pull out my little zipper fold of shit, and I'm all like, hey, that's right, I stole that fucking syringe from that doctor place. You remember this, don't you? No, you don't. You were fucked up. All right, so I begin to concoct a syringe of heroin.
You don't have heroin, remember?
Shit! I thought we took care of this.
Nope. You never
Fuck
got
it, we've got a cat.
Step one.
A cat is fine too.
Just mash it up into drugs.
Oh, get half the cat pee.
I'm gonna actually, instead of getting fucked up at this point in time, I'm gonna use witty repartee to teach her about animalism.
Appearance subterfuge with so that I feel like she's a pretty head on shoulders woman. So this is gonna be a difficulty 7.
1 willpower. Oh fuck me!
What?
I'm not using that willpower. That's my last willpower.
What's your nature?
My nature,
At the top of the page, Bob.
chameleon. No, rogue.
Rogue. Well, I tell you what. You blew up the house and you basically stole somebody from a hospital building. So I say that's good for 2 willpower.
Cool. I will spend 1 for 1 success.
That's Han Solo-y if I've ever.
And roll 2 successes on both. So that's 3.
No, that's 2 successes actually.
Oh, 2 successes.
So she is very clearly impressed at how you're commanding these cats.
I would like to also.
I see you tame pussy. We went to the same place. You said it first.
This state that you're in now gives you a supernatural powers, if you will. Not only are you immortal, but you find you can easily talk to other creatures.
I guess that doesn't sound too bad, she says.
Doesn't sound too bad when you need something to eat and you don't want to fucking feel bad for killing a human. Or you need to get a fucking fix.
She sort of like looks very sadly down at Gretchen.
Don't worry, you can keep them alive while you do this shit.
And conscience.
You're just gonna make it addicted to heroin.
Fucking cat's a junkie.
I will look around for another hamster,
Yeah, there's plenty.
and I will stare it in the eyes. Almost up. And I will tell it to calm the fuck down and jump in my pocket.
Why?
I need you to be my friend. Do you want to live in this cage for the rest of your life?
Wasn't planning on it.
Just come with me.
But somebody might buy me if I stay here.
I'm buying you.
Okay. I'm a hamster and have no knowledge of industry.
Now that we got 2 nice calm animals, let us take a peruse down into the darker parts of this city.
Like the ghetto?
I need drugs. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, Fierro, but you're pretty racist sometimes. No offense.
I try and be nice when I'm trying to get drugs.
Lead the way.
Maybe Lucas is still around. Fuck it. We could try and find him. We will, I'll go out, walk a few blocks so we don't look too suspicious. Fuck the door, whatever. Hail another cab. Keep those animals calm, and ask them to take it.
You're in downtown. You don't have downtown in the world of darkness. You don't have to go too far to get drugs.
All right.
So you hit up a basically a place that's seedy activity tends to go down, and you see something quite out of the ordinary. But we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
So you're face to face with this emaciated, suffocated-looking wraith. You pulled a cavalry saber out of your chest, and you do what?
I guess dominate one to like no, or I guess well
No.
yeah, or I like because it's just like
Can a wraith be affected by disciplines? Is there? I'm gonna need some help here. Like,
With discipline?
does it dominate.
I'm not gonna get
It
too.
works on everything else.
I'm not gonna get too pedantic about the fact that the wraith doesn't have eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Unless there's something that specifically stops the wraith from being dominated.
Manipulation, intimidation, difficulty equal to the subject's willpower. Don't you have to spend willpower or something to activate dominate one?
I don't have the books.
I have the book.
I don't think
Right,
dominating
151.
one person.
No? Okay, fuck it. Go with that. Keep the game rolling. Okay. So you sort of like stare into its empty, deep black void eye sockets and you say,
No. Or because I can only say one word. So
Yes.
Yeah.
No! No! Bad ghost!
So like do you dominate every
You
time?
don't throw knives at me.
You know the one word that always works.
That's true. It's like it's like
You're
ectoplasm, guys.
I got slime.
This is a Nickelodeon show that I remember.
What?
So it's just manipulation, intimidation.
Yeah, diff equal to the subject's willpower. Let's say it's a diff 5.
Manipulation. I got 2 successes.
2 successes. No isn't a command. I will allow you to rethink that.
Masturbate. Ghost can't masturbate.
Have you tried?
I suppose not.
You could tell it to calm.
Oh.
You could tell it to halt. You could tell it to stop. You could tell it to freeze. You could tell it to...
No is an
Die.
answer. What you tell your dog after it's shat.
No!
Go boop the wraith on the nose.
Excuse me. I'll tell it to calm.
Okay.
Calm thine tits.
It does not make... it does not appear to be making any aggression towards you, but it does not look thrilled that you're here. Get out!
I will momentarily. Take it easy. Come on. And then,
I'm just stealing your stuff.
like you don't need this stuff anymore. I need this stuff.
You're dead. You don't need it.
Pretty much.
I mean,
You have a.
interfacing with the material world for this guy is really difficult, and he can't just go up and hit him. So yeah, you basically can't just rip him off.
Tried to scare me.
And that's when he's just like even more depressed now.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna is the sword possessed or not really? Just a sword.
This is just a fucking thing he threw at you.
Yeah.
You can ask him. He's like, yo, what's important to you? I'm taking it.
Show me your face. The oxygen tank. Would I be able to make the sword into a feather? With
No.
it? No.
It doesn't work like that. It has to be important to him.
Yeah. I can communicate with her. I was gonna ask him, what's important to you? You've been, and what was important to you in your life?
And why should I tell you?
So I can leave.
Get the fuck out!
So I can leave. Well,
I'll just keep looking. I guess I'm gonna be here until you tell me an answer. Or the cops come, but they're not coming anytime soon.
Just start stealing panties. Make him uncomfortable.
These were my prized pennies from the war.